Hello and welcome to a prospecting video. Today we're going to be crafting every single new item that got added into the game in the last 24 hours. Now there is quite a few new items to obtain and I have got them all, but I want to show you something. So if I look for the new exotic, which is called the Vine Heart, look how many of these we have. So I have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8 Vine Hearts, and these are the new exotics. They have been in the game for less than 24 hours. And I've also had a 9th, but I used it on a quest. So I have had 9 Vine Hearts in less than 24 hours. And that took me around, I want to say, 3 to 4 hours of digging. And then if we look at the mythic, the new mythic called the there it is. Look how many of these we have. I think there's around 50. So I have been getting so many of these. And then what's the other mythic called? It's like stone or something. Let me take a little scroll down and quickly have a look. Oh, it's not called stone. It's called radiant gold. Look how many of these we've had. I think that is like 26. Radiant golds, and these ones are actually quite hard to get compared to the Share ones. But just look how many of these we've got. And then also the Vine Hearts, like look at this. It's honestly comical how many of these I've got. Like I have had more of these in a couple of hours than I have had, the artifact. Yeah, literally. So today we are going to be crafting all of the new items with all of those materials that I just shown you. And the new items include, if you don't know already, there is 2 new mythics and 1 new exotic. There is the Ring of Thorns. There is the Amulet of Life. And last but not least, the Antlers of Life. And just look at the look this item gives you. It's actually insane. 580. And today we're going to see if this is a viable item. I am going to be using this build for this video, which is a Frostform Pendant, Cryogenic Preserver, 4 Vortex Rings and 4 Mithril Rings. And that is the exact build I used to get these new exotics. Because if we take a look at my stats, I have a base look of 7,847, which gives me 20k luck with totems and meteor. And that is probably why it's so easy for me to get these new exotics. Like, let me know down in the comments how many of the new exotics you have had. If you're lucky enough to get one at least. So we're going to start off this video by crafting the Ring of Thorns. Now this Ring of Thorns could actually be very useful, because if we take a look at the prismatic star, you get a size boost of 20, but these Rings of Thorns, you get a size boost of 30. So they might be viable for a new size boost build, because right now I'm currently using 8 prismatic stars in a size boost build. But obviously you do get a lot more stats. You get like dig strength, capacity, dig speed, shake strength, shake speed, cell boost, modify boost. And then if we look at the Ring of Thorns, you only get dig strength, luck and modify boost. So it is a lot less stats. So I will be testing that out to see if I can put together a good size boost build with them. But that is going to be for a future video. So we're only going to be crafting one of them today. So we can at least have a look at the item itself. So enough talking. Let's get crafting. So Ring of Thorns. This takes Chryso, Pionite, Light Shard, Glow Moss and Firefly Stone. Now, Firefly Stone is actually quite difficult. You have to be in a Firefly, circle to be able to get them. And they don't always appear 100% of the time. So I am going to try and pick out our lowest weighted items for this. I don't want to use the electrified ones, though, because they're actually kind of rare. So can we just use... Oh, we only need 1 of these. Okay, and then what else we need? Firefly Stone. So we'll add 5 of these. Glow Moss, we need 5 of these. Light Shards, and then 2 Pionite should all be all the way at the bottom. We'll use this one and this one. And we have a quality 5-star Ring of Thorns, Dig Strength 40, Luck 100, Size Boost 30, Modifier Boost 60%, 75 million, and Craft 45. That's pretty bad. So now we're going to put this item through the forge, the blacksmith, the reforge. So here we go, 53. Let's try and get something above 85 or 80 plus. 86. Oh, we've done it already. Our second try. And we get look 86, G strength 75, size boost 28, and modifier boost 52. Now, I won't be using that ring in today's video because I'm going to save that till I mess around with a size boost build. So we're just going to leave that in our inventory for now. And we're going to move on to the next craftable item, which is the Amulet of Life, which gives you a look of 400 and a modifier boost of 150%. I don't know why all of these items are focused on modifier boost when modifier boost doesn't really do much apart from give you a bit extra money. And this item takes Spectrite, Kairoso, and Prismara. So the hardest item in here is probably the Chryso, or maybe the Prismara, but Prismara is a little bit easier to get now in the overgrowth area. So what can we use to craft this? So these are all of our lowest weighted items and we get a quality of 2-star. Oh no, that is not good. But a 1-star? Whoa, why is it getting lower? 2-star, okay, so we might have to upgrade the Prismara a little bit. We'll use a 2.3. And then the Chryso, we need to upgrade that to like a 0.6? No, 1.8? No, 2. And there we have it. Amulet of Life, quality 5-star, 150 million, and craft. 42%. But the look is pretty much maxed out, is it not? Oh, no, we're 100 off. I thought it maxed out 300. So we do need to run that through the forge as well. Now, we will actually be testing this item a little bit today as well as the exotic. So hopefully we can get a good percentage on this. 84. We are going to carry on though because I kind of want better than 84. 87. So the look is actually quite disappointing. It's only 358. I should have probably kept it the first time because it was like 390 something. So we are going to try again because I do want to see a 400 one of these. 87%, but it's only 347. Look, that modifier boost must be maxed out. And then go again. 91, and we got look 395 and a modifier boost of 135. So that is perfect. And if you want to take a look at the item, it is right here. Oh, this item does look very pretty. It's actually quite a nice item, so we are going to be testing this out. And then, last but not least, this is the item I'm most excited about crafting, is the Antlers of Life. Now, we can craft multiple of these, but I'm only going to be crafting one, because in tomorrow's video, we're going to be forging this item, so we're going to save that for tomorrow. But this gives you a look 580, dig speed 40, size boost 60%, and modifier boost 200. And this takes Chryso, Vineheart, which is an exotic, Radiant Gold, and Firefly Stone. So let's do this. 10 Firefly Stone is actually crazy for one item, because Firefly Stones are actually kind of harder than the exotic in some parts. So we're going to be using a 1.1. Oh, and that does it. What if I use a Scorching 1 instead? And that works as well. So we're going to be using our lowest weighted stuff. So we got Antlers of Life, quality 5-star, look 580, dig speed 40, size boost 60, modifier boost 200 for 300 million and craft. 71. So we are definitely going to be forging that item. And we just got 93%, which gives us a look of 517, a dig speed of 39%, a modifier boost of 180, and a size boost of 60%. Now, I would try and max out the look on this item, but we are going to be forging this item tomorrow, so it doesn't really matter too much. But if you want to have a look at the item, it's right here. Ooh, this is quite nice. They're like deer antlers. So now we're going to take off the Cryogenic Preserver and the Frostform Pendant and put on the two new items, and then we're going to see what the stats are like. So Amulet of Life, Antlers of Life, and now we're going to look at the stats. Oh, look at this. I am very colourful now. So on the left-hand side, we have the before stats, and on the right-hand side, we have the new stats. So you will see that our luck increased quite a bit to 8,605. Our dig strength went down by about 200. Our capacity went down by about 600. Our dig speed went up by 70%. Our shake strength went down by 70%. Our shake speed went up by about 10 to 20%. Our cell boost went down by 60. Size boost went down by 25. And modifier boost went up by 315. Wow. That is incredible modifier boost. If only it meant something. So now we're going to take off the Amulet of Life and put back on the Frostform Pendant, because you do actually get a lot more luck on the Frostform Pendant than the Amulet of Life. On the Amulet of Life you get 395, but on the Frostform Pendant you get 450 and a ton more stats. So we're going to be using that for sure. The Amulet of Life is pretty much a useless item unless you want modifier boost. So now we're going to take a look at the stats again. So the luck went up by 1,000. So our base luck is now 8,801. Our dig strength is the same. Our capacity is the same. Our dig speed went up by about 40. Our shake strength went down by about 70. Our shake speed went up by about 10 to 20 again. Our cell boost 60. Size boost went up by 30. And modifier boost went up by about 180. Now there is a worry about this build, because the only reason I use the Cryogenic Preserver is for this shake speed and just the general speed of the item, because if you have a look at the Cryogenic real quick, it has luck 250, so the luck is terrible, but you get a shake strength of 43, and that helps you shake tremendously. So I'm hoping with this Antlers of Life it doesn't take away the shake speed. It will, but hopefully not by too much. So let's go and test it out. So I just found a server with Meteor Shower and Totems. So before I was getting 20,080 luck. Now I get 22,527 luck. And the enchant we're using on the Life Touch Pan is Infernal, so that gives us extra luck. But we now have 22,500 luck. That is actually incredible. But there is no totems in that other room, so I'm going to carry on hopping and see if I can find some totems. Because I'm not actually too bothered about the Meteor Shower, it's the totems I'm looking for the speed. Totems have been found. That was very easy. It only took one server. Like, hopping for these totems in the Deep Root Spring is actually been very easy. Oh, and our sluice has 165 items, so let's claim that and see what we get. Hey, we got a Chryso. That is my second Chryso from the sluice, because the sluice does have 60,000 luck. Now, we are going to dig over here so it's a bit more private away from the sluices. So let's see if we can get ourselves an exotic again and see how this build is. So the shake speed has gone down quite tremendously. I did think it would. But is the extra luck worth it? Let me know what you think in the comments. Is the decreased speed worth the extra 2,500 luck? Or am I better filtering with the speed with the Cryogenic Preserver? Because if we look at the shake speed right now, we'll count it actually. We'll do... Let's quickly dig. We still take the same amount to dig. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then if we put on the Cryogenic Preserver real quick, and then dig again, how long does it take to shake now? 1, 2, 3. So I've added an extra 2 seconds of shaking for an extra 2,500 luck. With meteors. Without meteors, you're only gaining 1,200 luck. Like, is that really worth it? For the extra luck? I don't believe it is. Oh, the Wandering Trader's here. Let's go and see what the Wandering Trader has to offer at the Fortune River. I've just realised these antlers are kind of like glow in the dark. Like, look at them. I'm glowing. Right, what we got over here then? We got, oh, Quake Potion. Yes, you beautiful potion. I always buy them. And then nothing else. Let's go back to testing. Back to the totems we go. We have got 26 minutes of totems, so that's more than enough time to do all the testing we need with these antlers. But I'm pretty much certain that it's not actually worth using. Like, this item, like, you get a lot of luck, but the speed is abysmal. Like, just add a bit of speed to the exotic. Why is it depleted so much speed? Why? Like, we could pair it with more mithril rings, but then again, we'll lose more luck because of the vortex rings not being used. Like, the whole point of the vortex rings is so you can gain more luck. Let me know what you would do with these antlers. What kind of build you would put these in. Because I might not be using the best set of rings for this. Like, imagine if we just go like full mithril, but the only problem is then we lose a lot of luck from the vortex rings, so it's not really worth it. Oh, we got a mythic. That's at least good. What is it, a Sher? It is a Chryso. I don't know why I called it Sher. Isn't that a singer? Sher Lloyd? Or something like that. No, but it was a Chryso. We got a Chryso. That's very nice. The speed is definitely a bit disappointing. It really is. I did think it would be because of the cryogenic preserver. That's the whole reason people use that item over exotics. Oh, it's a mythic. What mythic is it? It is the Radiant Gold. Very lovely. Now, we have been testing for about 5-10 minutes, but I would love to do some more testing, but I am out now, so I've got to hurry up and end this video. So if you did enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like, and if you really enjoyed, make sure to subscribe. My final thoughts on the antlers: they're not worth using. Go back to the previous build. That ring with the size boost might be good after some testing in a new size boost build. I will be making a modifier boost build video soon as well, and I will be testing the items in the museum to see if they're worth it, but I've heard they only give modifier boost as well. So this was literally the modifier boost update. So like I said, if you did enjoy, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you really enjoyed, and I'll see you tomorrow for your daily prospecting content. Goodbye.